If you have been feeling off lately, maybe your period, your hormones, your mood, your body, it might not just be stress and it might not just be life. It could be your hormones, and hormonal imbalance is something a lot of women go through without even knowing that they are experiencing it for a very long time. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sholana and I discuss women's health in simple, honest and practical ways. Now today's video, we're going to be talking about the signs of hormonal imbalance, and these signs are very common, just that most times as women we either ignore them or we've normalized them. Now diving right into the video, the first sign I will talk about is irregular periods. Now irregular period is a very common sign of hormonal imbalance, and this simply means your period comes late or it comes early, that is earlier than normal, or it could be that your period starts skipping. For example, if you see your period this month, you don't see it next month, next 2 months, and then you see it again another month. So you're having that irregularity in your period and you are not pregnant. Okay, this could happen. A lot of people experience this. Or sometimes all of a sudden you notice that your period changes in the way it would normally come, like the consistency. It becomes either too light or becomes too heavy all of a sudden. Now what happens is that your period is being regulated by your hormones. So your hormones play a major role in influencing your period. So by the time you are having hormonal imbalance, the first sign you will notice that something is off is in your area. Unexplained weight changes. Now what I mean by that is you suddenly realize that you find it difficult to lose weight, or you just start gaining weight, and it's not like you have carried out certain changes in your diet that you say, okay, it's because I have started taking this and that is why my weight has increased. No, you've been eating the same thing, maintaining the same diet, but you realize that you are gaining weight, especially in the belly region, or you are finding it difficult to get rid of body fat. Now this is because the hormones play a major role when it comes to how your body uses fat as well as uses up energy. So the moment you realize that, oh, I'm finding it difficult to lose weight, or I'm gaining weight unexpectedly without anything triggering it in form of your diet, then it could be a pointer that something is wrong with your hormone. Another sign would be acne or skin changes. Yes, this one is very common because hormones have a major role to play when it comes to your skin changes or acne. The acne you will typically get with hormonal imbalance is acne that is situated usually around the jaw region or your chin, and they are very stubborn. This acne is very stubborn, meaning they don't even respond to skincare products. That's because the problem is not from the surface, it's not on your skin, the problem is from inside, right? So no matter the skin product you use, you realize that you have the acne on your jawline, it will go on its own and it will come back again, the same spot several times, and it can be so frustrating. For some women, they could also notice that their skin now all of a sudden starts getting dry, or their skin starts getting oily, or there's a difference in the texture of their skin in general. So this is one sign that you may be battling hormonal imbalance, mood swings and emotional changes. Now, I know that we as women, we can be quite conversant with this, because by the time you are seeing your period, typically there is this changes in your mood you experience during that, before your period and during your period. There's usually this change in mood you experience. I remember I said that the hormones we have in our body have a way of influencing the period. So you see what's going on. So the same thing that happens when you have hormonal imbalance, there's going to be mood swings. You are easily irritated, or you might notice that you are crying more than normal, or you are reacting very strongly to things. It doesn't mean that you are being dramatic. Some person might think you are being dramatic. It just shows that the hormones is actually influencing your emotions, right? So that's what's happening. Another sign is low libido or vaginal changes. Now this is one sign that a lot of women don't like talking about because it can be a very uncomfortable topic. And you realize that you had now experiencing reduced sexual interest, you are experiencing pain or discomfort during intercourse, or you're experiencing dryness in your vagina that wasn't there before now. I know that this is quite common, but it doesn't mean it is normal, right? It's not something that you should suffer inside. Another is hair changes. If you do not know that your hair is being influenced by your hormones, please take that from this video now. Your hair is being influenced by your hormones, and for some women, what they start experiencing is the hair on the scalp starts thinning, that it starts getting thinner. For some women, they notice that their hair starts breaking, or they start experiencing hair growth, excessive hair growth in regions of the body that they did not naturally have before. It could be on the jaw region, and you start having like beards, or you could start having hair on your chest. This can be very, very uncomfortable. I know, especially when it just starts happening suddenly. You'll be stressed. You'll be stressed, but it's just a sign that there's something wrong with your hormones and you need to look into. Finally, we have fatigue. Now, this I would say is the most common sign when it comes to hormonal imbalance, because naturally your hormones have a major role to play when it comes to energy usage. But you realize that with this fatigue, it's not because you have finished carrying out some activities and you are tired. That is a different thing. This one, even when you sleep and you are awake, you are tired, you are exhausted, you've not even done anything, you are just feeling weak, you don't have energy. That's because your body is trying to regulate the energy as it normally would, but as a result of hormonal imbalance or changes in your hormone, it's finding it difficult to do that. Now, why this is important is because the danger is not with having the symptoms alone. No, it is with how long women stay with this. Women go on experiencing these symptoms, thinking that this is normal. The women who are experiencing this, and they've been experiencing it for a very long time, and they believe that every other woman goes through it. You know, if you don't talk about it, if you don't discuss about what I've talked about, the signs, with another woman, you feel every woman experiences exactly what they're going through, because some of the signs can be very subtle and you feel it's a normal thing. Meanwhile, it is not normal, okay? And the problem with this is that these signs, when they are left for long, when they are ignored, it can go on to affect fertility. That's the number one thing, okay, as well as reduce the quality of life of the individual. So that's why it's important that you identify, you take note of these things and work immediately. Go to a healthcare provider. These are the signs I've noticed, this is what I'm experiencing, is this normal? It's better you find out that, oh, it is normal, than for you to wait, keep the symptoms, live like it's a normal life. Meanwhile, it is not, when action shall be taking place earlier in your life. Now, with that, we've come to the end of this video. I do hope it was impactful. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more women's health tips. And let me know in the comment section below, is there any of the signs I've talked about that you're experiencing already and you felt it's a normal thing? And if you have experienced the same signs in the past, what have you done so far to ensure that you don't experience it again, or to curb this symptoms? Let me know in the comment section below, and also make your recommendations on the kind of videos you love to see. Until I see you next time, God bless you and bye, love you.